because I've realised that you can hear paper-thin walls. These are paper-thin walls, and I can hear the next door neighbour talking very loudly, possibly on some sort of Zoom call or something. Just a minute, let me turn this light up. And so I'm aware that they can probably hear me, because if I can hear them quite loudly, then obviously it's a two-way system. So that's probably... So all this time that I've been doing these videos, they've probably been able to hear every single word, and they're probably judging me, but that's fine, because that's just what happens, isn't it? Hello, hello, it's 2022. Oh, this is not my first video of 2022, because I did an unboxing of mystery food yesterday, and I also did a New Year ukulele thing, which I've just checked and has got over 800 views. Hello, hello Philip. The thing is though, over 800 views, and that's quite good. It's only 10 seconds long, so yeah, what can you do? But I've also noticed, I look at the analytics sometimes, not as much as I used to, and I've noticed that there's over 1,600,000 views that have disappeared. Totally. I've been doing this for 16 years, and over that time I've collected over 6 million views, and I'm like, it got to 6 million almost 10 years ago, and it's been sort of stored there for a while. But now it's not even that, because they've taken away almost 2 million of them. They've done it twice. It might actually be like 4 million that they've taken away altogether. Like they did it last year, about 1,600,000, and then the same, I didn't even notice this, but I went to what's it called? There's a thing where you can go and see what your, what your tally is on you. Is it YouTube? I don't know what it is. Some sort of thing. Hello, evening, Terry. It's a thing where you can see how popular you are, and I'm not massively popular. Apparently, I'm a C+, which isn't terrible, I suppose. You can get by with that, but it's not great after being here all this time. And it turns out that I'm not doing well at all, because I thought I was doing better. So I'm like, well, I can't get any more views and I can't get any more people watching me. Why is that? And it's because some sort of algorithms decided that I'm not worthy of the views. They've taken them all away. And I looked into this, and apparently if you get bot views and stuff, I have never paid anybody to watch my videos, obviously not. It's taken me 16 years to get 6 million. Oh my gosh. Actually, like I said, so I don't know what's happening there. I'm a little bit sort of annoyed. I just found this out, and I'm just like, what the? And you don't get any respect till you get over 10,000 subscribers. That's them. So I'm very grateful for the people I've got, but it's like I'm nothing on YouTube, nothing at all, and I'm feeling a little bit sorry for myself. But no, the title of this video is I've got a feeling 22 is going to be a good year. That's actually a sort of a half quote from Tommy, the rock opera. So, and if you know anything about Tommy, you'll know that it wasn't a good year. It was a terrible year. It was awful, terrible things happened in that musical, and it's a rock opera, and it's really, it's just a bit of a grim. Got a feeling 22 is going to be a good year. La 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 la. And it's not. So yeah. Whatever. It's going to be fine. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be fantastic. La. It's a sort of an existential crisis of confidence and everything, really. But yeah, that's probably everybody's position at the moment, really, isn't it? If you're not feeling that way, you're probably not paying attention. There's a lot going on in the world, so I'm a little bit like, what's happening? It's fine. I've got to remain cheerful. A cheerful disposition will get you through the day. Yeah. So hello, sorry, it's a bit of a downer, but it's just like, what are you supposed look at this, I've just found this Tulsi Clarity, Tulsi, sacred to Hinduism, I think it's basil, sacred basil plant. This is sacred basil tea bag. Have you got clarity, sacred basil? Basil? I don't know what that's even doing in here, maybe it's a sign. It's a sign that I need to drink more tea. I'm not sure what it is really. But yeah, everything's good. I should probably make more videos. It's like, what's the point if they're going to just take my video views away from me? What is the point? Distressing. Anyway, how's everybody been? I hope you had a good and pleasant holidays. If you had a holidays, if you didn't, then I hope you had a good and pleasant something or other, that everything was nice. And it's the new year. Then the Chinese New Year is still to come, so that's not come yet. But it's the new year with, and it was Christmas on Friday. If you're looking at the Julian calendar rather than the Gregorian calendar, is it the Gregorian calendar? I'm very confused. And also in Eastern Europe and places like that, anywhere that has Orthodox Christianity, is Friday, so it's only just been Christmas forever. I like Christmas, it's a nice time to celebrate. I'm not even the slightest bit religious. I've got no interest in religion, but I just like presents. I like giving presents, I like getting presents, I like the joy, the love and the joy that comes, and the Christmas trees and all that sort of thing. And now it's over again. It's over for another 11 months and 10, 20, 21 days. What day is it? What day is it? Why, it's Christmas Day. Get me the biggest turkey in the shop. Yes, so what are we supposed to do? I don't know. We'll make a plan to get everything together. I'm going to consume more media. I've been playing Final Fantasy X. I might have mentioned it. Final Fantasy X I bought on Steam, and I've got Final Fantasy X-2 to come, which I think is a much better game, really, because it's more fun and you get to change outfits and breed chocobos and do silly things. Whereas this one, it's a bit sort of like, oh no, another boss battle that's going to completely destroy me. Yay. And then I have to go walking around and going to get more monsters and grinding away and trying to up my stats and everything. So it's a bit tedious, really. But I mean, sort of enjoying it. It's sort of nostalgia for me because I remember playing it when it first came out. All those years ago, back in the day. Yeah, and I remember also when Final Fantasy 13, I think, came out, that I bought it in Blockbusters. Now, that's a long time ago. And it cost like £29, which was still less than the video games used to be like £70 for like PlayStation and stuff like that. But they went down to like £30 or £28 or something. And still, it was quite a lot of money. And this I got for like £9.99 on offer. That's got like 4 games in it. It's like, but I mean, it didn't have any discs with it. So anyway, that's very dull. I'm very sorry about that. It's just like, but if you like video games, which I do, I like video games a lot. And I don't play them very often. I haven't played them for ages. But so that's a blast from the past. So I've started my 2022 just pretending that it's years ago and I'm back doing video games. Yay. And watching things. So has anybody else interacted with any amazing media, with TV shows and all sorts of stuff? Oh, it's gone quiet there, so maybe they're listening to my video now. La 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 la. So yeah, there's only like 2 people watching me, and I know who you are, Terry, and oh, is it still Philip? Are you still there? It's nobody's here. Live chat. Yeah, are you there still, Philip and Terry? Have you disappeared? I should tidy this room. There's all just stuff over it. Just like I had that mystery box and I left all the bits here. You're still here. Hello. You're still watching old stuff. You're still watching old stuff. Well, old stuff's good. I started watching Haven. I'd not seen it before. My flatmate had seen it before, and it's apparently on Amazon. No, it's actually on the IMDb channel, which you can get through Amazon. So strangely, but it's got adverts and stuff. But I hadn't seen Haven before. But it's apparently based on a Stephen King novella, but it's got nothing to do with it, called The Colorado Kid. And I was reading about that, and that is some sort of detective thriller thing. And then they made a TV version of it, and it's got no supernatural elements in it. And apparently Stephen King said when they showed him the script, where's the supernatural elements? And it's like, Stephen King, you didn't put any in. But it's now inexplicably got supernatural elements, and they've all got all the supernatural powers are called troubles, which I think is a bit odd, to be honest. I think maybe international politics aren't the strongest the strongest suit of the people that wrote it probably didn't really think. It's like, are you sure you want to call it that? Yeah, all right then. So I thought maybe it was Stephen King's fault, but he didn't have any sort of supernatural elements or anyone with powers in it. So it's not his fault. You can't blame him for that. You can blame the people that wrote it. So that's 10 to 6 to, I think it was about 6 or 7 years ago it finished, and about 12 years ago that it started, and I'd never seen it before. I think I might have caught 1 or 2 episodes and gone, what's this? And that's it. Oh, and Toast of Tinseltown I started watching a couple of minutes ago. That's quite nice. That's good. There's a lot of stars in that. I'm getting a rash on my arm there from my watch, I think. Yeah, so it's all a bit, yeah. And I started watching RuPaul's Drag Race. RuPaul's Drag Race. La, 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 la. But, you know, I should really do more creative stuff. The thing is, I've stalled with that. I've still got a pile of unfinished novels, and I'm just thinking, well, nobody cares. Nobody's reading it. It's like, the thing is with my creative endeavours, it's like when you make these videos, I channeled it all into these videos, and then all my views get taken away of just working hard to get over that. I was like, I'm working to 7 million, but no, it's never going to get there because they've taken them all away, and I don't even know why. It's inexplicable. It's like, well, yeah, all right, but you've had like 16, 17, however long I've been on YouTube. You've had that long to take the video, you know, if there's some sort of algorithm, then why all of a sudden have you taken them away? I don't think there was anything dodgy happening anyway. They took loads of my subscribers away ages ago because they reckoned they were dead accounts, and I don't know whether they were or not. But surely video views are video views. Why did they take them away? I think it's because it's like if you're under a certain amount of views, but a lot of my earlier videos were no longer than about a minute anyway. Like certainly the vegetable videos are all, you know, 1 to 2 minutes long. So if you're going to say, oh, well, if you've only seen 1 or 2 minutes of them, then that doesn't count as a real view, then that's the whole thing. For goodness sake, what on earth are you playing at? They're very big and they can do what they want, yes, and they can just destroy things. But why have you done that to me? I mean, there was one single video that had about 1,600 views, and it's the towel video. And I'm just wondering whether it's that one, because it's almost exactly the same views as that, whether they've just taken away all of those views. I made that a link only video. But have they deleted it? And I haven't checked. Maybe that's deleted. I didn't delete it, if that's the case. And I think that's very unfair. Now, I made it private because I just did. I don't think there's anything embarrassing in this video, but YouTube wouldn't even let me monetize it because it thought that there was. And it was like, no, I was just talking about being late for work, and it's just really distressing. Really, the one video that I got loads of views on, they like, no, they're not going to accept that as a legitimate thing. I've got over 1,100 videos now, and barely any of them have got any views anymore. It's just like at a certain point, they used to get like about 100 views in a night, and now if I get 100 views in a year, I'm lucky. So that Happy New Year one that was only 10 seconds long is an anomaly. I also put it on TikTok. I started TikTok, and I had no idea what happened to that because it's like, oh, well, that's going to disappear because I didn't realise you could add like tags and hashtags and things like that. And then I couldn't see any way to add them once I'd already uploaded it, and I was like, oh God, I've made a huge mistake, and then I just left it. So I have no idea what's going to happen on that. And the only reason that I uploaded anything is because I got an email saying that somebody else had tried to start an account and was, you know, I had to verify it. I'd already started a TikTok account ages ago, but did nothing with it. And I can't remember why I started it. Possibly because somebody else was trying to start one. And then I did it again because somebody else had already used my email address again. And like, do you want to start this? You know, do you want to verify this? It's like, no, because somebody else is using my details. So it's like, sod that. You can't use my email address if you want a TikTok account. Find your own blimmin' email address. For goodness sake. So now I seem to have 2 TikTok accounts, but I verified, no. I'm not sure what I did, but I was like, I'll just upload something to the original one. But obviously I couldn't get their name Elise Harris because I was very late in the game. Usually a lot of things, like I was the first one with Gmail to get my name. So no matter where you put a dot or whatever, it's my name. So a lot of people that have got similar names to me, or actually names that don't seem to be anything like my name, but they've still used my email address, and I'm very, very confused about that. I don't know. I'm very confused generally, though, really. Yeah, so basically, it's going to be a good year. As the theme of the video is, yay, it's going to be a great year. And what I've been talking about is none of that. And I also criticised on Twitter. I criticised on Twitter Ronnie Corbett for doing armchair monologues that were boring and terrible. Didn't go anywhere. And then I realise now, looking at myself, oh, yes, I shouldn't really throw stones, glass houses and all. Ah, yes, you see. And then I was playing golf. And the wife said, and then you see, and I hit the shower head. I don't even know what the Ronnie, because I shut off when the Ronnie Corbett monologues come on. I shut off completely. Don't listen to them at all. So I'm a hypocrite. I'm a great big hypocrite because that's exactly what I do. And I just don't appreciate the art of Ronnie Corbett. I was like, oh, they're dated and stupid, and it's all about golf and criticising his wife and stuff like that. But I'm sure that there's more subtlety to that. Young rent. I don't know what that means, but yeah, exactly. So there's a lot of just shouldn't criticise the other people, and I've often said this. Every time you criticise somebody else, it's going to come back to haunt you. And I really shouldn't be so mean. I said that. I sent a tweet about how you shouldn't say terrible things about people. Just after I said that Ronnie Corbett, I didn't get him. Does anybody get him? Poor Ronnie Corbett. He's not here to defend himself. Was probably why it's fine, because he's not here to defend himself. But yeah, they're very well written and very well delivered. He's I could watch it I used to when I was a kid. I used to watch it, like fascinated by the delivery, not listening to a word what it's just like, you might as well just be going laugh. And he probably was. I didn't listen to any of it, but so I really have got not a leg to stand on saying that nobody cares about them, because what on earth am I doing? I'm a terrible person. Yes, I should acknowledge that. I'm a terrible person. I need to do penance and have an epiphany and all sorts of stuff like that. Oh, you see, no. Yeah. I'm no Ronnie, you sir, no Ronnie Corbett. But yeah, I did get my equity card after watching Toast of London. I said, he probably said like, equity. And my flatmate said like, Chris Whitty. And I'm like, yes, exactly, that's what I was going for. Equity, who is Chris Whitty's estranged brother. Sit down, too subtle. Too subtle. He was a better. It is too subtle. It wasn't really subtle. It was just like, because they're quite crass jokes said in such a sort of nice way. That's the thing. Like if I started listening to them, that probably the humour. The jokes are sort of actually quite blunt, and they're actually quite. And they're not subtle really, but so the way that he sort of. Yeah, the persona makes you think that this is a nice person saying nice things, and then you just shut off, and then maybe you can get away with more for that. I don't know. A friend of mine called Chris Sullivan, who's an older actor, said that back in the day, all the actors, maybe you have to be an actor to appreciate it, because back in the green room, all the actors used to love Ronnie Corbett's monologues. They used to eat them up. And I said, well, with all due respect, maybe that's because all those actors, I don't think it's because you're an actor, I think it was because you're an old golf playing person with a wife. And he said, are you trying to say that I'm an old fogey and it's like, well, probably not deliberately saying that, no, but yes, I suppose that is the implication. It's of its time, yes. Anyway, I'm quite enjoying Toast of London. The first 2 episodes are Toast of Tinseltown, that's what it is. There's a lot of people there, and it's also Arthur Matthews, who's out of the 2 Father Ted writers. Arthur Matthews is the one that I still respect. I'm not going into why, but I think if you look it up, Arthur Matthews is the one that certainly hasn't gone off on one. That he shouldn't be criticising anyone. I'm not mentioning any names, but I do like Arthur Matthews, and I think he's a very good writer. And he's not gone. Yeah, he's not gone rogue. I think. How to say. Anyway, yeah, Arthur Matthews, good egg. I think that's what you call a person that's fairly reasonable and not gone bizarre in their older age. He's not even old. He's probably, I don't even know how old Arthur Matthews is. Anyway, Toast of London. Yeah, Matt Berry's very good. If you've seen What We Do in the Shadows, the TV series, very good TV series. My favourite TV series of the last goodness how I love all of them. They're all great. All the people in that. It just makes me happy. What We Do in the Shadows makes me very, very happy. Oh, talking of which, I saw Werewolves Within yesterday, which was on Netflix. I might have mentioned it, and that was all right. I think there wasn't much going on. It's based on a video game that I haven't played, so I can't really say whether it's anything like the video game. This is all about adaptations, really. The Stephen King, the video game, the Final Fantasy. I've not seen the Final Fantasy movie ever. I hear it's a bit dull, but I'm not supposed to criticise things. I've told myself not to criticise things. What other things have I been watching? Search Party. Yes, Search Party is also very good. Now the last series is all available all in one go, I think, and yeah, that's good. But social media stars. What to say about social media stars? Are they? I think people have misunderstood. If you don't know what a social media star is, do you know what a social media star is? Social media stars, they've got very dedicated, limited audiences. Not as limited as my audience. I think my audience is 5 people here. That's limited. That's properly limited. But they've got their own little hermetically sealed audiences. And maybe, outside, even though they've got millions of people watching them, they're not really as influency as they seem to think they are. I know I'm not influency, but I'm not a social media influencer. I'm not a social media influencer. As my rapidly declining video views, declining steeper every second, shows you, very, very much so. I'd love to be an influencer, but I don't actually know what influencers do or why. I don't know why I don't know. I can't analyse it really. I think there's a certain chemistry that's going on between the viewer and the I've got Pam Ayres or something. Between the viewer and the I don't know whether that was a Pam Ayres accent. It most certainly wasn't. I don't even know what I was doing with that. Oh, I don't know what I was doing at all. I think my voice has gone very strange. I think I've been inhabited by spirits. I don't even know where the spirits, not the West Country. I don't know where they come from. Somewhere, they're pirates. I've been inhabited by a pirate. A pirate from the Caribbean, from West Country. Anyway, I don't have the confidence to ask for things like influencers. No, I've never asked for things. Like, I was just, why I was going to, it's Social Blade, that's the name of the website. What I was looking up was there used to be a site where you could put I can't even remember what it was called. You could put in all the sites that you're on, and it would calculate a score to tell you how social media influencer you are, how much of an influence you are. And if you got over 40, I think, then they would send you stuff. And I think I very just about managed to get over 40 very briefly. Like I was on 41, and I got sent some pop chips that were Katy Perry sweet and spicy, or sweet and I don't know what they were. They were pop chips. They were Katy Perry pop chips, and they were sweet and salty or something like that. Something weird, and it was odd, really. And I never really got in, and that's all I've got from being almost a social media. I can't even remember what that was called. Something beginning with K, and they shut it down very shortly afterwards. which was a terrible shame because I was like looking forward to get many more packets of pop chips and various other goodies. I think they wanted you to say, I'd do a video about it. I don't know whether I did do a video about it. I can't, probably not. I might have mentioned it somewhere. If you're not selling, you're being sold to, exactly. Now the product I'm selling very much is me. And is it working? No, not at all. Not even a little bit. It's failing miserably. This is a failing product. Rapidly going downhill in every way, which is very sad. You know, if you don't make it immediately, you don't make it at all, which is why I gave up almost instantly with the TikTok when I put my TikTok video up, and I waited, and after 5 minutes I did not have the billions of followers and lots of views that I was very much expecting based on what everyone else had said. Everyone else I know that has started, it's like on Facebook, oh, I immediately went on TikTok and oh, I'm a big TikTok star now. And you're like, what? Already? Amazing. So now, because of all these people that say they're so big on TikTok, tick on big TikTok, tactic. You see what a communicator I am. There are so many people so big on TikTok, and yet I, within a minute, did not get anywhere. And so I have given up on TikTok already. Probably rest. Yes, Andy Calloway, I've got no clue what on earth is going on with TikTok. I watched a few TikTok videos, and I was like, what's going on? Yeah, well, I don't even know what it is. I don't know whether it's impressive, because I was under the impression they were tiny, teeny little videos. But then I realised that some of them are very long. And it's like, I don't understand. So yeah, the very same TikTok video that I put on TikTok, I also uploaded to YouTube at the same time. And I know this is my New Year one. Do I cook? I don't know whether that's what you meant to say or not, but I do cook. I have cooked, definitely. I've got cooking videos all over the place. But also, a friend of mine, Michelle, I didn't realise that she was on TikTok. And I immediately found her and I was like, oh, Michelle's on TikTok. Because I said to her, she got mystery box after I said about mystery boxes. And I was like, oh, you should do a video about it. And she said to me, Michelle, if you're looking, Michelle said to me, I don't do videos. No, you do videos. And I was like, oh, okay. And now I find she's been doing TikTok all the time, making videos. And now I feel like utter fool, because when I'm going, oh, you should make videos, she's already making them. For all I know, she's got billions of followers and is a massive TikTok success. And very well done to you, Michelle, if that is the case. I'm very sorry that I didn't stick around on TikTok for long enough to find that out, because I just watched her videos and then went, oh, good, that's good. I'm glad Michelle's there, good. And then I subscribed to Michelle, and I subscribed to everyone else that I knew that is on TikTok. If I didn't TikTok subscribe to you, then it's because I didn't notice it, because I just hidden out and in and out. Just la, go, bye, no, nobody's watching my videos, I've given up. So sorry about that, but I'm sure that everyone's very successful and great. But it seems to be that a lot of people are doing lip syncing and dancing. And then a lot of people are doing that sort of video. It's like reacting videos. It's like listening to things and going, no. See, this is my TikTok video. This is what I should do on TikTok. So that's TikTok videos. That's all of them, as far as I could see. It's probably not, because I didn't stay for very long enough. Well, I don't understand it. I'm too old and set in my ways. La. 15 seconds of fame. Yeah, I don't know. I've missed my boat. Like I said, my whole point on this very long segue section that I was saying is that if you don't make it immediately on one of these social media sites, you don't make it at all. You upload a video. It's like very much like New Comedian Awards. It's like you can have been going for years and years, perfecting your craft, making people laugh, going here and going there, and making yourself be a really good, proper professional comedian. But if you want to enter a competition, you have to enter them, especially there's a one called Do You Think You're Funny? Or How Do You Think You're Funny? Do you think you're really funny? Anyway, do you think you're funny? Now, I started off and somebody told me, don't enter in your first year because you won't be experienced enough. I entered in my first year, they went, and I didn't get anywhere. And I was like, all right, then I'll do that. So I didn't enter in my first year. So about a year in, I found out that you're supposed to enter within 8 months of starting. And if you've done it for more than a year, then you're not even eligible to enter Do You Think You're Funny? Although some people I know have skirted those rules. And so I couldn't enter it anyway. And also because about that time, the BBC New Comedian was still going. And I was like, oh, I've just missed it this year. I'm going to enter it next year. And then they didn't have it the next year. I think they brought it back. They have got it now again. But I didn't enter it in the first year because it wasn't there. And then they didn't bring it in until 2 or 3 years after I don't even know. They brought it back again a long time after I started. And it was too late. Too late. So I was feeling like I'm just about ready to start doing competitions. But at that point, I was already too old and too seasoned to enter these competitions, and also too rubbish. I still wouldn't have got anywhere. Probably wouldn't have won, but I probably would have been a better person. I'm in a better position to have won, but couldn't really enter because now I'm not a new comedian. I think arguably, if you haven't appeared on Live at the Apollo on TV, then you're still a new comedian, and you can keep going for like 25 or 30 years. So maybe I'm still a new comedian. I haven't had a gig for a long time, certainly not since lockdown started, which is like a long time now. Had some digital gigs. I don't know whether they count though. I have had some digital gigs in the last year. I've done Pear Shaped, and I had a poetry gig set up. But unfortunately, a lot of people around me were, and I didn't isolate. I just didn't feel comfortable. I didn't think like I should go to it. So that was unfortunate. So yeah. Anyway, that's me talking for 30 minutes. 5 whole people and 3 likes. Yay! Like. Go find me on TikTok. I'm with my Happy New Year video, which is exactly the same as the one I uploaded on YouTube, to be fair. But if you want to subscribe to me on TikTok, that would be nice, and maybe I will make another video if I can work out. I'm not too seasoned. I'm very young. Oh, that's so kind. So very kind. I'm young forever. I think I did a deal with some sort of entity to go, yes, I'm not going to have any success, but I'll be young until the day I die, which will hopefully be hundreds of thousands of years from now. That would be a weird thing. Yeah, but okay, yeah. So I would like some success in life. That's what I want out for 22. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. If I ever did. To be honest, I don't think I ever did. But maybe I need to sort myself out and work out what I want. Yeah. I'm not forcing you to open TikTok. You probably won't even find me because I'm not the only Elise Harris. I don't even know how somebody would find me. Oh, I think I'd added it on you've got like a YouTube front page and you've got like social media things. I think I did immediately add it to that list, but then forgot about it again because I was like, do everything to try and make people watch my video. Nobody's watching it. No. So yeah, so you can go straight to it from there, I think. I can't remember. Anyway, that'll be me for this week, and I'll see you next week. Same bat channel. It's not Batman. And then, yeah. It'll be a great year. Yay. All right then. See you next week then. Bye-bye.